Hey, what's up, everyone? This is sequentialplanet.com, and we're bringing you a review of the first Stephen Colbert comic book called Tech Jansen, The Adventures of Colonel Jansen. The story starts off with this alien warlord slash pimp enslaving all these hot alien girls that are all green, and it's kind of a throwback to the old Star Trek episode with Captain Kirk, who had the hots for this hot green chick. I think most of us who are geeks probably seen that episode. So now Tech Jansen has infiltrated this evil alien warlord slash pimp, and he's getting ready to knock down the door where he's holding all the girls. Tech Jansen knocks down the door. He finds out that this alien race, these people are only about 4 inches tall, and this intergalactic warlord slash pimp runs for it, because Tech Jansen is basically a huge giant, and he's no match for even this dumb idiot. So Tech Jansen gets back onto his spaceship, and he's flying back to Alphatron, which is, I guess, his home planet. So now that Tech Jansen lands his spacecraft on Alphatron 7, he's expecting a whole crowd to be cheering him on because he stopped this little intergalactic warlord slash pimp who was only about 4 inches tall. To him, it's like Indiana Jones saving the world. Well, nobody's there to greet him. Nobody cares. First thing that comes to his mind that somehow he must landed on a parallel universe. Completely has gone to his head. And the reason why nobody cares about Tech Jansen at all, period, is because this new alien race called the Opticlons have come to Alphatron 7 and are promising to make Alphatron 7 into a utopia. They're going to fix all diseases. Nobody will ever get sick. They're going to give them better technology. Everybody's completely happy. Tech Jansen sees this as, they're up to something else. There has to be some other reason why they're going to give us all this good technology and whatever, and they're too friendly. And of course, Tech Jansen is not getting any attention because he's a complete attention whore. Now, Tech Jansen's boss is a brain with a bow tie on it, it's a little similar to the Ninja Turtle brain type of thing. It's just a brain, and it just has a bow tie. And that this is Tech Jansen's boss, and she's telling him she wants him to back off. She doesn't want him to do anything to ruin this treaty with the Opticlons. Whatever. I want you to stay away. Don't get involved, because she kind of knows that things go to Tech Jansen's head. Well, now Tech Jansen is upset about it, so he ends up at a bar. He finds this weird-looking alien chick who's like a skeleton, jelly type of girl, whatever. And Tech Jansen's the type of guy, he'll sleep with anything as long as it has a nice figure. So he wakes up and he's like, I gotta stop this guy. They're gonna do something to Alphatron 7, and he doesn't trust them. He wakes up butt naked and he goes, no time to radio shower, laser shave, or auto dress. Now this is a throwback to the old Jetsons cartoon. Now Tech Jansen goes to the auditorium where the ambassador of the Opticon is giving a speech. Tech Jansen flies there with his jetpack, pulls out his photon phaser pistol, and disintegrates them. And there's a big giant plasma screen hanging on the wall, and it's actually the leader of that planet, and that leader now wants to destroy Alphatron 7 because Tech Jansen just killed his ambassador. Now, I kind of feel maybe Tech Jansen might be right, but he's an idiot, and maybe he called this one after getting 100 things wrong. He might be right on this one. I'm going to say when I read this comic book, I felt this was Michael a little bit from The Office, because Colbert and Michael are in a lot of ways the same type of comedians. It's just that they tell their comedy in a different art form. Michael from The Office is an actor. I don't forget the guy's real name. But Colbert is a political comedian commentator. But they're complete idiots. They never have any idea what anybody's really talking about. They have all these theories running in their heads, conspiracies, and they're weird people. And I'm gonna just say, like, I think this is going to turn out to be a good comic book. The first issue is just a laydown to get you an idea of the character. And the other thing, if you're a fan of Space Ace, the old cartoon comic book, you're going to like this book also because the artwork is a little cartoony in that style. If you remember Galaxy Quest, that's even a goofier cartoon. But it's in that type of weird futuristic. It's kind of like when you're in your spaceship and you're low on fuel. Take a shovel and throw some ores into the engine. Shovel it, kind of like the old trains back in the 1800s. Just to let you know, if you want to talk about comic books at all, you can go to my message board over at my website. It's sequentialplanet.com. There's a link for forums, or it's just sequentialplanet.com/forums. Also, if you're interested in watching a longer podcast that's into movies, video games, and comics, I recommend Geekscape.net. That's by Jonathan London, and he also has a forum. You can talk about pretty much the same stuff. My site is more geared to making comic books, and his is more about guys who just read comic books because they're fans of comic book. But my site is more toward people who want to make them. So on my site you can find video tutorials on Photoshop, video tutorials on Illustrator. If you're a Windows person, I recommend Camtasia Studio. It's a screen capture program. So if you're interested in making a Photoshop video tutorial on, even if it's video editing or a program like Front Page or Dreamweaver, Photoshop or whatever, you can make the video, you can upload it to YouTube, post a link on my message board, and it's a place where people can find a lot of good tutorials on creative processing. So that's pretty much about it. I wish everybody a good one, and I'll do another review of another comic book very soon. Thank you very much, and have a good one, guys. Bye.